I've been dealing with chronic pains for a little over 10 months now, and the pain I'm experiencing is in my neck, shoulders, arms, hands, legs, and feet. I mostly feel it in my neck and shoulders while I'm sleeping, and that's why I've been dealing with a lot of sleeping issues for a long time now. This also makes it very hard for me to focus during the day and have trouble remembering things.
Often the issue with people not seeing or people not being able to see that I have this disease is that they don't really understand.
I went to see the doctor and everything, but people told me, oh, it's just puberty, blah, blah, blah.
Because my condition is not really visible from the outside, people often forget what I'm dealing with and how tired I sometimes can be.
Sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, I'm just neurotypical, but then I'm neurodiverse, and it's really difficult. I feel like if it were visible, my condition, then I would have had my diagnosis way earlier in my life than I had now.
It's really hard for me sometimes that I have the feeling that I have to explain myself a lot or remember everyone. I still don't have a diagnosis because I'm still getting tested.
About 2 years ago, I got diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. It is called ulcerative colitis, and it basically means that my large intestine is constantly inflamed. These cramps that they just come and go, and also the flare-ups of the disease, it's not a constant thing. So people, they think you're lying. I feel like now I'm at a point where people usually don't notice by looking at me that I have this quite extreme disease. And the biggest issue with that is just that people don't understand because they can't see.
It only became something invisible I was dealing with after I was diagnosed with it. So I had, when my journey with all of the surgeries started, it was, of course, it was first very, very visible, having braces on your knees or having the crutches and everything. So already then it's this annoying of everybody immediately sees something is wrong with you. Now people don't know obviously what happened, so they might assume that I can certain things that I cannot do. There can be work explaining what you're dealing with to somebody, or telling them all about it and expecting or needing some sort of understanding from people, and needing also people maybe to take care of you because maybe certain situations are not obviously difficult for you, but they are. Think that the invisibility of it is mostly a privilege. I do not have to deal with people coming up to me like I had to when I was in the healing process, where everybody can always see that something is going on with you, and they assume things, they ask things, and people are so insensitive about this kind of stuff sometimes.
At school, there was a moment in time where a teacher called me undisciplined and lazy, and I was like, I told you I have ADHD, but you still don't really understand it. I think most people don't really have a great understanding of ADHD. I think if my ADHD would be more visible, I think people would be more understanding to it sometimes. But still, people don't really have a great understanding of ADHD and the wide variety of traits that come with it, because most people just think, oh, you're hyperactive, you are daydreaming, and that's it. But it's a lot more than that. So not only just having it being, I don't think it really helps if it's being visible. I just need people to be more, know what it means to have ADHD. It would be nice if people were more compassionate towards other people and not put them down.